The Power of Persistence, a story of triumph. There was once a young man named Daniel who grew up in a small town. From a young age, he dreamed of becoming a world-class athlete. But there was one major problem. He wasn't naturally gifted. Every race he ran, he came in last. Every time he tried to lift weights, he struggled, he was laughed at, doubted, and even told to quit. But Daniel refused to give up. He woke up at dawn every day, pushing his limits, training harder than anyone else. When others rested, he practiced. When others doubted, he believed. When failure knocked him down, he stood back up. His journey wasn't easy. There were countless setbacks, injuries, and moments when he questioned if it was all worth it. One day, after years of relentless effort, Daniel qualified for a national competition. He was still not the fastest, nor the strongest, but he had something most people lacked: unbreakable determination. During the final race, he found himself trailing behind, but he refused to accept defeat. With every ounce of strength left in his body, he pushed forward, ignoring the pain, ignoring the fatigue, step by step. He overtook his competitors until he crossed the finish line first. Tears filled his eyes as he realized what had just happened. He had done what seemed impossible. It wasn't his talent that got him there, it was his persistence. Life is not about how fast you reach your goal. It's about never stopping until you do. You will face challenges, doubts, and failures, but persistence will always triumph over obstacles. Like Daniel, you have the power to overcome any challenge. Keep going, keep pushing, and never let failure define you. Your dreams are possible if you refuse to give up. The power of never giving up. Life is a journey filled with challenges, obstacles, and moments that test our strength. But in the face of adversity, there is one trait that separates those who succeed from those who quit: perseverance. There was once a young man named Daniel who had big dreams of becoming a world-class athlete. He trained every day, pushing his limits. But no matter how hard he worked, he kept facing setbacks, injuries, losses, and failures became a routine part of his life. The world told him he wasn't good enough, that he should quit, that his dream was impossible. One day, after a particularly painful loss, Daniel sat alone on the track. Staring at the sky, his coach approached him and said, "Do you know why most people fail? Because they stop when things get hard. But champions don't stop, they rise. They learn and they keep moving forward. If you want to win, you have to embrace the struggle." Something clicked in Daniel's mind. He realized that every failure was not an end, but a lesson. He got back up, trained harder, and refused to give up. Years later, standing on the biggest stage in the world, Daniel won the gold medal. The same people who once doubted him now cheered his name. His journey wasn't about talent alone. It was about the power of never giving up. No matter what you're facing, remember this: every failure is a step toward success. Keep pushing, keep believing. Your breakthrough is just around the corner.